Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, May 25, 2025. While you might crave productivity in the first half of the day, you may not be able to find enough energy to back it up. If you're feeling drained, it's crucial to consider what you're taking in, whether it's food, thoughts, or people you're connecting with. Focusing on improving the quality of these things can go a long way toward improved vitality all around. As the day advances, transits tend to sharpen your focus and sense of purpose. You might receive a boost or help from a higher-up or an associate. Quick fixes are not interesting to you right now, as you want to go deep and make meaningful changes. Your ambitions increase, and you feel more determined than usual to reach your goals, which may be professional, work-related, or health-related. It can be a time for feeling especially good about your services, leadership, or objectives. Others are putting more faith in you. Today will bring you the ability to dive into intense experiences. As the mighty Sun links to powerhouse Pluto, you'll recognize that you have the profound power to take control of your life and wield dominance in your personal and romantic affairs. You may notice that you can leave quite the impression on people, so regardless of whether you are single or attached, dig deep within to decide how you'd like to communicate at this time. Eliminate fears, accept your strength, and know that others will hear you if you assert yourself at this time. Don't let your confusion turn you into a doormat. It won't be easy, but you've got the power to say no to people who are only out to use you. Stand your ground. Once you feel comfortable looking into your personal habits, take a trip into the kitchen. Do you have what it takes in there to prepare your own nutritious meals? It's important to feel comfortable in your own kitchen. It means you are ready to take control of what you eat. Even if you only cook one meal a week, you will begin to learn the process by which you nourish yourself intelligently. Make your kitchen a priority in the home decorating budget. Hopefully this isn't a workday for you. With the presence of a vibration in the air, you're not likely to be too productive. Stick to activities and projects that are light and interactive, if possible. The ideal situation would be to have the day completely to yourself, without any set schedule. However, chances are you'll have something that needs tending to, so for the best results, do the work first. Once this is accomplished, you can really enjoy yourself without worrying about any obligations. Before leaving your relationship sector, the moon is spending its final hours aligned with Saturn, as they have done every 4 weeks since the hard taskmaster of the cosmos returned in March 2023. However, 2 days before Saturn is not only due to leave but end 15 years of continuous planetary activity in your relationship sector, and with the moon having just crossed the lunar nodes and their policing of a balance between your own and your relationship needs, this is a window into what you can commit to moving forward. Before leaving and wrapping up its last visit to your relationship sector before Saturn leaves over the weekend, they align one last time. Because Saturn will retrograde back in later in the year, you won't have to wait another 3 decades. But the moon is giving you a chance to remain emotionally engaged and connected to a planet that is working to leave you with something you can continue to commit to. Capricorn, your integrity is your anchor today. Your quote of the day: build what lasts by acting from truth. Your color of the day is slate gray, calm and determined. Lucky numbers: 4, 8, 17. A financial or professional matter asks for clarity. Structure brings freedom, don't resist it. Your reputation grows when you act with consistency. Take the long view, not the shortcut. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 25, 2025. Today's energy is refreshingly dynamic, with a touch of that bold, soulful spark that invites you to trust your instincts and embrace the unexpected. If life has felt a little repetitive lately, the cards drawn today bring a clear message. It's time to step into the current, not fight it. Even if the future feels uncertain, even if the path ahead isn't fully lit, your heart knows where it's trying to lead you. Sometimes all it takes is a breath, a shift in perspective, and the willingness to say yes to what's calling. The cards for today are the Fool, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Knight of Wands. We begin with the Fool, one of the most liberating cards in the entire tarot deck. This card invites you to take a leap of faith, to approach life with fresh eyes, and to remember that not knowing everything is sometimes the most powerful place to be. The Fool is the energy of beginnings, raw, vibrant, and open. Whether you're considering starting something new, shifting your mindset, or letting go of the weight of what-ifs, this is your invitation to begin again. Even if the road ahead isn't mapped out. What matters is your willingness to trust the step right in front of you. Maybe today is the day you follow an urge you've been brushing off. Take that walk, send that message, explore that curiosity. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need a little faith in your own unfolding. Next comes the 3 of Cups, which brings warmth, support, and joyful connection. This card is a reminder that we're not meant to do this alone. Whether it's friends, family, or even kind strangers who show up in unexpected ways, take note of who makes you feel genuinely seen and heard. Let yourself lean into connection today. Even a simple chat over coffee can hold deep healing. If you've been isolating or carrying everything by yourself, this card encourages you to reach out. Celebrate the small wins with someone. Laugh until your stomach hurts. Joy is just as sacred as productivity. In fact, sometimes joy is the thing that heals what hard work never could. The 8 of Pentacles shifts us into a grounded focus. It speaks of diligence, skill building, and steady progress. This is the energy of the craftsperson, someone who knows that greatness isn't in big, flashy moves but in consistent, intentional effort. You might find yourself craving structure or feeling more determined to master something that matters to you. Whether it's related to your career, a personal project, or even self-discipline, this card confirms you're on the right track. Keep showing up, even on the days when it feels slow. The work you're doing is laying the foundation for something lasting. Remember, every masterpiece was once a rough draft. Now, the presence of the Lovers adds a layer of emotional and spiritual depth to the day. While this card often speaks of romantic connection, it goes beyond that. At its heart, the Lovers is about alignment with another, yes, but also within yourself. Are your choices aligned with your values? Are your actions reflecting your deeper desires? Today could bring meaningful conversations, decisions about partnership, or moments where you feel torn between head and heart. The advice here is simple: choose what brings you peace, not what just looks good on paper. Whether you're in love, healing from it, or navigating the space in between, this card reminds you that your heart's truth matters. Honor it. And finally, we end with the Knight of Wands, fiery, passionate, bold. This card is your cosmic push to go after what excites you. Not everything has to make perfect sense today. Sometimes momentum itself is enough to carry you through. You might feel more courageous, more spontaneous, more driven to express yourself. Let it out. Write that poem, pitch that idea, flirt with possibility. The Knight of Wands doesn't wait for permission, he moves with purpose, even when he's unsure where it will lead. Let this be your reminder that confidence is often built mid-leap, not before. When we bring these cards together, they form a beautiful dance. The innocence of new beginnings, the power of community, the focus of intentional work, the depth of aligned decisions, and the thrill of inspired action. It's a story of someone perhaps you stepping into life with more clarity, connection, and confidence than before. So ask yourself today, where in my life am I ready for a fresh start? Who lifts me up, and how can I celebrate them more? What am I building, and why does it matter to me? And most of all, what lights a fire in me that I can no longer ignore? I'd love to hear your reflections. Was there a particular card that struck a chord with you today? Are you in the middle of a leap, a love, or a labor of love? Let's talk in the comments. Your story might be the mirror someone else needed.